Good morning and happy Wednesday. Let's get into our week 26 for our 5 a day. So we had to choose the connotation that best fits the sentence. We have to look for the positive or negative aspects of the sentence to help us figure out which connotation. Identify the figure of speech based on the sentence that was given. And then, of course, we have to explain what the sentence means, not give the definition of the figure of speech. We have to sort the words normal and ordinary based on their connotation using the denotation or definition to be common. And then number 4, to write the word that is related to the Greek affix, oper. We have to add that affix into a word that basically represents the definition to work together to accomplish something. And then, of course, last, find the synonym for propel and also the antonym, because of course, on the test, that's what it's asking for. So for our connotation, I have a career or I have a job babysitting one weekend a month. Now, there is not a negative in this situation, so we have to find what applies to the situation the best. So we have babysitting one weekend a month. Now, where if you are babysitting for money, you should have gone through the babysitting class. It is not special training for a full time job, which is what a career is. A career is a full time job or a profession that usually requires a form of special training, maybe a degree or some kind of other training that allows you to know how to do what it is that you're doing. And a job is full time employment, part time employment, but usually doesn't require the training that that a career would. And of course, babysitting is not a full time job, especially in the situation where it's one weekend a month. So, with that being said, go for that color. Um, I have a job babysitting one weekend a month. A career would be babysitting every day from 8 to 5, getting paid for it, making sure that you have all of your training in and all of that. All right. So the figure of speech, the brown and withered garden was crying out for water. Okay, so we have of course, the garden is alive. However, it is an inanimate object. It is not a human, and it is showing that it is doing a human type thing by crying out for water. So that would make it personification. The meaning of that is that the garden is dying and is in need of water. And so making the garden cry is giving, how am I going to write this? Is giving the garden a human characteristic. Okay, so that's what that is. Um, the sentence is probably there to help the reader visualize just a sad or pitiful little garden that's so desperately in need of water. All right, so we have our words normal and ordinary. And so we have to figure out which one would be the positive, which one would be the negative for the denotation to be common. So when you have normal, normal means you're conforming to the standards, like it's just business as usual. Ordinary is of no special quality or interest. There's nothing that stands out about it. So, normal in this case would be the positive, and then ordinary in this case would be the negative. Okay, so we have a verb to work together to accomplish something. So, oper, which is a Greek affix that means work. So, when you work together, you co work. Okay, so co-oper. And then, of course, something is eight. So, we will put all of those together and have cooperate or to cooperate. Can't say cooperation because cooperation is a noun in this case. Oops, went to the wrong page. Sorry. Okay, and then our last, the synonym for propel. Propel, of course, in order to figure out the synonym, you have to know what the word propel means. So, to propel something is to cause it to move forward. So, something in these situations, withdraw, push, increase, shift. Um, to push would definitely be your best option because pushing is making something move forward. I think in this situation, withdraw would be the best antonym. Okay. All right. There is your Wednesday. Again, if you need anything, text me, call me, email me. I'm here.